Okay. I leveled up off stream. Oh Jesus Christ, it's Emma. I did the fucking grinding off stream. Cause I literally just killed enemies in this atoll marsh for like 3 hours straight and it wasn't interesting. There was absolutely no content to it. I was just killing the monkeys in the atoll marsh. They were level 84 and somehow I was able to kill them. So I'm this close to a level up. So as soon as I kill Dixon, that should level them all up. Also, exciting news. Look at that. My emote got approved. Shoutouts to My Chemical Romance. Okay. So I went to fast travel back to Prison Island, but I couldn't, so I figured that I'd have to take the teleporter here, which seems like I'm correct. Okay. So, oh, this flying things won't ignore me. That's annoying. Oh, I can. Okay, I couldn't fast travel to Prison Island, but when I'm on Prison Island, I can fast travel. Okay, that's strange. Because I couldn't fast travel when I was in Satol Marsh, so I sort of just assumed. Anyway. So this should be me beating the game. Because I'm level 78, Dixon was level 80. I started the battle at level 75, so I've gotten 3 levels. Oh, come on, let me.
I can sense Dix. If we proceed. Yes, I'm
Okay.
ready.
So normally I don't like to
I would be lying if I said no.
normally I don't like to
But
level
still,
up
we must
off
go
stream. I don't like to do anything off
Agreed.
stream.
We know what we're fighting for.
Like
We decided ages ago.
when I was playing Dark Souls on stream, I didn't spend a single second on that save file off
sorry.
stream.
I just got
Like,
caught up
I
in
saved the game, I closed the
Come on,
game,
Banban.
ended stream,
Right,
and then I would
let's
open
go.
the game, start stream, and I
Time
wouldn't
to
even load
seize
the
our
save.
destiny.
So every single second that I was playing on my Dark Souls save files, I was always on stream. But for this one, I'm just like, man, spending 3 hours on stream, like, farming level ups off of the monkeys in Satol Marsh wasn't interesting to watch, and it was much less interesting to do. So it's just like, I'm gonna just do it off stream, like, and then it'll make this stream shorter. It'll just be me beating the bosses.
Stop complaining. We're not the only ones fighting.
Can I skip this? Skip event.
Believe in Shulk.
I don't want to watch all these again. I wonder if you would be able to see the Mechonis in the background. Like, obviously it's been, like, killed, but, like, I wonder if, like, if you look out into the sky, will you see, like, the remains of the Mechonis? That would be cool. Unfortunately, I don't care enough to find a spot where I would be able to see and check.
I need to be even stronger.
Oh, wow, that that leveled me up, okay. Never mind, then.
Dixon.
Should I skip
Kept
this
me
as well?
waiting a while, Shulk.
Yeah, whatever. Skip it.
Waiting.
Finally, a bit of action.
Okay.
Maybe I underestimated you lot.
I can't fucking purge the spike aura. My purge is fully leveled. I don't know what more I can do. It's really annoying. I will have to just break and topple, but it's just annoying that they give me like a Monado art. Is that the auto win? Sure, lol.
This is getting boring. You worms are no match for me. I see you've inherited Mayneth's power.
Not her power.
Huh?
I've inherited her memories. That's why I fight you.
Fiora.
Memories, huh? And what good are those meant to be? Can't use memories to kill anyone.
Why are you fighting? You're helping Zanza to create a world where nothing exists. What could you possibly hope to get out of it?
Only those with power have the right to decide such things.
You're wrong.
Zanza just tells me where to fight and I fight. And that's how I like it.
Is that your reason for fighting?
It's the only reason.
Mayneth wished for a world where the peoples of Bionis and Mechonis could live hand in hand. You will never get away with this!
Is that right? Then what are you gonna do about it? In that feeble body? That body doesn't have a Monado anymore. Who knows how much life it's got in it? Hey, better say goodbyes.
It can't be.
I'm fine. I'll carry on fighting beside you until the very end.
Fiora.
Well then, we better make this quick. What's that? Little boy lost his Monado and can't do a thing without it.
Be careful!
Well, you can't. It's time to learn your play.
Melia! Stand up, Fiora! Did you not say that you wanted to be with Shulk? Do not throw your life away for this scoundrel!
She's right. You have to take what you want. There's no point in dying.
You're nothing.
Shulk, show him what you're made of. Come on, man. You don't need the Monado to take down this piece of scum. Ah.
No, Ricky, no. Ricky, no, Shulk brave. Ricky want to see the old Shulk. Shulk is real Heropon.
Shulk! Real power comes from within. Believe in your own true strength, Shulk.
Everyone.
Shulk. It's time, Shulk. Let's finish this.
I will not fail. With your faith in me and our strength combined, we can do this.
Sir, you ever gonna make this worth my while? Huh? Can't be. That power. I won't give you that chance to use that power.
It's really disappointing. Like, every single fucking enemy has to have a spike aura, and if they don't have a spike aura, they get it on topple. It's just like... It's just fake difficulty. Like, I do damage, and I take 1,000,000 fucking knockback damage, and it's like... Well, this isn't difficult, this is just punishing me for, like, playing the game. Like, realistically, there's nothing actually difficult about the fact that every single time I hit an enemy, they hit me back. And if I can't, like, purge their spike aura, like, I understand that if I can't purge that... Oh my god. I understand that if I can't purge their spike aura, then I topple, right? That makes sense, I get it. And I understand that if toppling an enemy gives them a spike aura, then I shouldn't topple them. But that's just forcing me to not interact with game mechanics. Like, chain attack toppling is a game mechanic, right? And so if an enemy gains a spike aura when toppled, then that's forcing me not to interact with that game mechanic. Like, if you give me a strong tool, balancing it isn't just... I have to armor. Balancing a strong game mechanic isn't just making... Oh my fucking god, why did armor not work? Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Fucking hell. But yeah, I understand. I use chain attack for damage. Oh my... I don't know at what point I lost this fight. It was at the point when Monado armor didn't fucking work. Really fucking annoying. Are you able to purge after the cutscene? It doesn't matter. Spike isn't hitting me anymore. Like, look, the spike aura actually isn't reflecting damage. I noticed that the first time I hit him. It's lowering my, the spike, whenever I hit him, it lowers the tension, I think it's called. But that doesn't matter, because then I just press the B button. So there's no point purging. I'll just hold on to it for armor, or shield. I don't know, look, all I'm saying is that the game teaches you that if you can't break an enemy normally, then you break them in a chain attack, and toppling an enemy is how you deal bonus damage to them, right? Like, if you remember at the start of the game, you couldn't damage the Mechon that invaded Colony 9, so you had to topple them, and then when they were toppled, you were able to actually hit them. So at the very start of the game, the game teaches you topple is a core mechanic that allows you to deal more damage. And then it introduces enemies that gain a spike aura when toppled. And now I cannot interact with that core mechanic the game showed me in the first 2 hours. That's annoying as fuck.
How is it possible without the Monado?
Face me! Stand and fight!
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon!
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go! I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What?
Enough. It's Zanza we're after, not him.
Okay.
Damn. How'd that kid get so strong? I ain't gonna let you see me die. I won't give you the satisfaction of victory. See ya, kid. Looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
Shulk. His wounds.
Why? Why can I not see any further? Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed. Lorithia too. How can this be? Are Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
A world that has no need for gods. There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
Where are we?
What happened? It's nighttime. Is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore. There's no land or sea either.
Okay, now that we're done with cutscenes and fights, so the game teaches you in the first 2 hours tops that to damage a Mechon, you topple it, right? That or you use Monado Enchant, because Rhine couldn't hit the Mechon, and up until the point you get anti-Mechon weapons at Sword Valley, whenever you're in a Mechon fight, you either topple it or use Enchant. And so the game teaches you in your first fucking play session that the best way to deal damage to enemies that you can't normally hit is to topple them. And so from there, you learn that toppling is a very strong mechanic that you should rely on. And you can't say skill issue for someone relying on toppling, because by fucking god, does the game make you rely on it until you get anti-mech weapons in Sword Valley. By fucking god. Right? And so then, at some random point, the game introduces enemies that get a spike aura when toppled. And so you learn, okay, I won't topple this enemy. You don't learn, don't topple anymore. You learn, okay, I won't topple this enemy, or I will purge it first. So what I did was, whenever I got a chain attack, I would purge, and then immediately chain attack topple. That was how I learned to deal with it. And then they give every single enemy a spike aura on topple, and they give them such strong moves that you have to have shield up, or you have to have armor up in order to not get killed by those skills that they have. And so from that point, you can't purge anymore, but the game taught you that toppling was such a vital mechanic to playing the game that it's what you've relied on. So, like, you can say, oh, don't rely on toppling then, and sure, but that's only something that you can say in retrospect after beating the game and knowing that all these bosses get spike. Because if I'm playing the game, and if I'm up to fucking Satal Marsh, and if I'm toppling enemies left and right, I don't know that enemies starting in fucking Aerith Sea or starting in Sword Valley are gonna get spike on topple. I don't know that. So I'm just looking at toppling and I'm like, wow, this sure is a good way to deal with the bullshit the game is throwing at me. And the game also teaches you that if an enemy has spike aura, you purge it. And now the game is giving me enemies that can't be purged. So the game is teaching you core mechanics around spike aura and toppling, and then in this final segment of the game, it says, oh yeah, all that stuff that you knew doesn't matter anymore. That's really annoying. That is really, really annoying. I don't think that shows a good game design. You've given the player tools, and then you've said, oh, you've been using these tools that we taught you were really strong? Fuck you. That's not fun. This came completely out of left field. This is like if Dark Souls took away your roll button for the final boss. That's bullshit. That's not challenge. That's not difficulty. That's just you removing a mechanic you taught me to rely on. The gem mechanics are also dog shit. Like, you can't blame me for not wanting to do gems if they're really dumb. Like, okay, I understand that it's a 2010s RPG, and so it's obviously not going to be made to the same standards as an RPG from 2020. But, like, man, some of my favorite games predate this. Like, one of my favorite games ever, Fire Emblem 4, is pre-2000s. Like, I've played RPGs where they've pulled this. The difference is that they never pull stuff like this. If it wasn't there, then the game would be way too easy. Then just make an easy game. Like, not every game has to be difficult. Like, you can make a game where you give a player a really strong mechanic in topple, and then either you can bounce the game around it, or you can just let topple make the game easy mode. And then the players who want to make the game difficult won't use topple, and the players who need topple to get through the game have topple. Like, there's no reason to make players rely on topple and then make it a terrible mechanic in the last 5 hours of the game. That's so stupid. Like, if you couldn't properly balance the game around it, then don't make a mechanic, or don't balance the game around it. Like, don't give me... don't take the mechanic away from me when you taught me to use it for the whole game. Like I said, imagine if the final boss of Dark Souls disabled your roll button. Everybody would hate that game. You're insane for calling this one of the first real-time JRPGs. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. Like, I really don't think this is one of the first real-time JRPGs. Like, what was the first real-time Final Fantasy game? Surely it predates this. Final Fantasy VII was dabbling in pseudo-real-time, and that game also predates the 2000s. At least I think it does. Hold on, let me Google Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, 1997. Final Fantasy VII was dabbling in pseudo-real-time combat since 1997. That predates this game by 13 years. It's like, I don't know. At the very least, remastering a game, you should fix some of this stuff. I don't know. You can say that it's the first real-time JRPG, or you can say that it's Monolith's first go at it, but that doesn't mean that it's immune to criticism. Like, I don't think that a game is immune to criticism just because it's the developer's first time trying it. If that was the case, then Dark Souls 1 wouldn't be a good game. Because, like, if nobody criticized Demon Souls for what it got wrong, then Dark Souls 1 wouldn't be a good game. And for what it's worth, I actually think Demon Souls is a terrific game. Yeah, maybe I am being harsh, but this is just how I feel. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't think I'm being unreasonable. There are ways to get around spikes, the red enemies for super bosses. Yeah, but like... I don't know. If the game told me about spike defense gems, then it would be fine. But, like, the game just does not explain the gem system, and it barely describes what the stats do. Like, if I go to change equipment, what does strength actually do? I don't even know. I don't know what strength does, and I don't know what ether does. And it doesn't tell me. Not even, like, physical attack up. I don't even know what that is. What does physical attack up do? What are physical attacks and what are special attacks? I actually just don't know. Like, I can assume that physical attacks are auto attacks, and I can assume that, like, backslash is a physical attack, but, like, I don't know if it ever tells me that. Like, if I go, read backslash, attribute, physical, 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 physical. Okay, this is ether. But, like, how am I supposed to know that strength will give me physical up? It's like... Even Dark Souls does this better, and Dark Souls is the king of being an obscure game. Like, in Dark Souls, I can press a button and hover over what a stat is, and then it'll tell me what it does. Like, in Dark Souls 1, if you say to yourself, what in the world is endurance? You press the button, you hover over the endurance stat, and it says, endurance determines stamina and equip load. And you're like, wow, thank you. You told me exactly the two things that this stat does. And Demon Souls had the exact same system, and Demon Souls predates this game. Demon Souls predates this game by like a year. So, it's just, it's annoying. It's annoying. Some mechanics are needlessly obscure, and things aren't properly explained to you. And this is the kind of stuff that you can fix with a 10 years later remake. Because this is a 10 years later remake that I'm playing. And they just didn't fix this stuff. I'm not saying change the game, but by God, just let me press the right stick. Well, not the right stick, because that changes gem effects. Let me just press a button, hover over strength. It'll say physical attack up. Terrific. Now I know what that means. Instead of having to go onto a wiki and Google, what does the strength stat do? It's... It's annoying. This game has some really annoying quirks to it. That's all. And like, yeah, I'm being harsh, but I don't think it's undeserved. Okay, that's fucking cool. Wow, okay. Do I actually fight him?
Everyone, let's go! Don't hold back!
Yeah, I do.
Try hard.
We need full power, Ricky!
I didn't even realize that that was Metal Face. See, this game does some awesome things, and I just wish that it never nosedived off a cliff. Like, this game has some awesome stuff happening, and I just wish it didn't start to go to shit. That's all. Like, there's a lot to appreciate with this game. Like, the story up until you beat Egil, I think, is incredible. The gameplay up until enemies get this spike aura is really good. And the game does some pretty cool stuff. But it just drops the ball in a couple areas. And towards the end, I think the ball dropping gets more and more severe to the point where I can't overlook it anymore. That's all. And, like, all I can think is, like... What is this? Oh, okay, it is a teleporter. All I can think is, this game is so awesome. Jupiter? I'm not even anywhere. I'm not actually anywhere. I'm in space. Wait, landmark Jupiter. How do I fast travel to the other landmark? So what is this landmark called? Saturn? Right, this landmark would be Saturn, because that is Saturn. I don't know, this game does some awesome stuff, and I wish that I didn't have to feel like that it sort of drops off a cliff. That's all. Why is Zord here instead of Zord being before Metal Face? It feels a bit backwards. Zord was just a generic face. Why is he even here? Like, I know he was an antagonist. Mass-produced happened after Mumkar? No, it didn't. We killed Zord in the ether mine. Yeah, we killed Zord in the ether mine, and then we killed Mumkar at Sword Valley. There's a side quest after you beat Mumkar? Well, clearly I missed it. So, if it... Relating to Zord and who he was. Required backtracking in High Affinity and Colony 9. XD, lol, no. That's just an L. So what is this one gonna be? Mars. So what, is the next one gonna be Earth? Spirit, Telethia. That's not Callian's Telethia though, is it? Who's that Telethia? Is it just a random Telethia? It's a level 80 spirit. Mumkar is still the best villain in the game, and Dunban is still the best character in the game. Like, I understand that it's a JRPG, so we have to kill God, but, like, I really don't think Zanza is a personal enough villain for it to be very affecting. Like, if we started off as Zanza being the villain, I think it would be fine, but, like, we went from Metalface, Mumkar, to being such a personal and terrific antagonist, and then we just killed Mumkar, and it's like, okay, well now what? And then, like, you know, and now we fight God. It feels derailed. Like, I feel like there's a couple points where this game could have ended. Yeah, you've told me that already. Maybe I will like Xenoblade 2. I'm not sure. Moon. Okay, so then... Is that Egil? It's got the tail, so it is Yaldabaoth, right? Gatto, sure. Gatto's... Gatto's thingy had a tail? Or is that not a tail? Oh, I suppose it's not a tail. Sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll actually end up liking Xenoblade 2 more than this one. Because this game feels like... Like, in terms of story, this game sort of... I don't know where it peaked. This game was really good from Colony 9 until beating Egil. And then I feel like the story just kind of... The story just kind of falls off a cliff. Because it goes from, like, we killed Mumkar, okay, well now let's kill the leader of the Mechon, right? And then we beat him, we don't kill him, but we beat him, and that's like, okay, well now let's kill God. And it's like, I don't know. Wait, that is Earth in the background there.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
But he looks different.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power.
Mayneth's Monado.
Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren, after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
Huh. So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born.
Until... I was born.
Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple. Shulk.
Never! I don't want to be your vessel, or your disciple. I just want to live my life as a Homs, in a world without you!
That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods.
Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis?
Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Mayneth. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Mayneth chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you!
I don't fucking understand any of this anymore. How fucking tanky are these generics? What? What was that? Game just fucking paused for a second, and what? It's like the game fucking lagged or something. Can I kill this thing, man? Oops. I waited too long. Whatever. Are you right, Emma?
It's not possible. How can you read my movements? Doesn't belong to you. Behold, supreme power.
Why can't I block this one? Hello? Okay, whatever.
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power. True form of a united world.
Jesus Christ.
Only the divine may shape the future.
Can I topple? I can inflict break. I can topple. Sure. I can't be dazed though, sure. So what, he's gonna break out of topple instantly? Not quite.
Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth. You are all doomed.
He can't. Why can't he be toppled now? Okay. Sure. He has an aura up? Where am I supposed to see that? The colors change around enemies to indicate an aura? Well, he's so big and he has so many colors going on, I can't tell what is an aura and what isn't. Whatever. I'll just chain attack for damage. Oh, I should have healed. I didn't see how low Dunban was. Oops. Do I get any visions? Am I holding onto my Monado bar for nothing? Because, like, I'm waiting for him to use, like, a move that I have to shield. Oh my god, they would have auras! There they are.
This is the power of a god.
Explain to me why this is unblockable. Why is this unblockable? Why is this unblockable? How did Shulk die? Oh. Why is this one unblockable? Oh, fuck's sake. What's the point of giving me a vision if I can't fucking block those attacks? It's not max fucking level. There's too many fucking arts to level up for Shulk. No clue which arts to prioritize and which ones to not. Fucking hell.
Only the divine may shape the future.
It's just fucking annoying. That's all it is. It's just fucking annoying.
Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth.
Oh my god.
This is the power of a god.
Oh.
I missed. Sorry.
What am I gonna do? What do I do? Fuck you, game.
Everyone, only the divine may shape the future. Make it a victory. I feel my power returning. Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction.
What does world reconstruct even do? What does that even mean? It's not what I wanted to do.
You are all doomed. Leave it to me. Don't mess up. Here, Ricky, go. We did it. Light heal. Ricky.
Can I block this one? I can! Wow! That's crazy! I actually can! Oh. Stop fucking moving! Oh my god, why is Dunban 1 health all of a sudden? What is Dunban taking so much damage from? Do you think I can block this one? Wow. It didn't even hit. It told me it was gonna hit, but didn't even hit. Sure. I will kill these things then. It's just, they have a spike aura. Does the spike aura damage me? I can't block this, can I? Very nice. What the fuck? Why can't it just tell me it's a multi-hitting move? Why can't you just tell me that? Oh my god. Does that just hit everyone? Does it just hit everyone? How am I not attacking it on the side there? This is impossible. This isn't fun. It's not fun. I'm not having fun.
Only the divine may shape the future.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Grind until level 99 to hopefully have enough ability points to max out fucking shield? Okay, unblockable. It's not what I meant to click. He's immune to Purge! Unless I just misread something. As Purge hit, it said immune. Or am I missing something? I can't stop him from doing that because I can't daze him. I can't give him daze, which means I can't stop him from using these attacks, and I can't block them. So I just have to do this fight for 3 hours and hopefully RNG into a string where he uses them so little that I can actually beat it. It literally does Dunban's entire health bar. And is it gonna hit everyone? Yes. Yes, it is gonna hit everyone. Of course it would. Try Monado speed? It doesn't block anything. Where is Dunban? I can't see shit in this fucking boss fight. But sure, you know what? Just for the sake, I'll try Monado speed next time. It doesn't have an exclamation mark, which means it won't work. But sure, why not? Okay, I can armor this one. Thank fucking God. I just need to hold my chain attacks for revives. Like, I actually shouldn't be using chain attacks. What even killed me? What am I dying to? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What am I doing wrong? Like, do I just have to replay the whole game to level up Monado fucking shield? Is that it? Oh my god. It just fucking hits me and I can't tell, like, how far away I have to stand. Okay, let's see if speed works. Let's see if speed actually works. No, it doesn't work. No. What are you apologizing for? Please just be red. Oh. Do you think that hits everyone? I don't fucking know. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So what I did wrong is that I didn't level up Monado's shield. And I locked myself out of beating the final fucking boss. And I don't think I could grind enough fucking points to actually level it up enough. So what do I do? Like, can I actually fucking beat this? If he one-shots me? Like, my fucking bad for not leveling it up, I guess, but maybe you shouldn't have given Shulk so many fucking odds. Like, you literally give him 16 odds, and you expect me to know which two I have to level up to beat the game.
The divine may shape the future. Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth. You are all doomed.
Please just be red. Like, let me just aren't. Oh. Like, it wouldn't even be that bad if I could just fucking daze him. Like, if I could just daze him to stop him from doing that, I wouldn't be complaining. Because at least I could do something about it. At least there'd be like an insurance policy if somebody fails to level up the 2 right fucking skills. Why doesn't this one block the fucking damage? My Monado armor is max level. Why can't it even block it all the time? Even if I leveled it up max, I still wouldn't be blocking all the fucking damage. Please be red. So I get this far and then I randomly get one shot by some bullshit I don't even know about. Can Dunban please pick me up? Please. You're just standing there. For the love of God. Oh. Oh my god, I had heal inputted and it never came out. Please be red. Please. Thank you. Now please let this be blockable. Thank you! Why didn't my heal work? I put a heal on Dunban and it literally didn't even happen. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Stop attacking me. Fuck this game.
How can you have visions? You no longer possess the Monado. I don't know. It comes from the bottom of my heart. It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion, for that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only! Why should we care? What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own! Can it be? A Monado?
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals!
How many times do I have to fight this fucking guy?
Your existence cannot be permitted. I will destroy you. Impossible! How can such power dwell within you? Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth. Let's focus our efforts. The power of a god cannot be overcome!
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice. Albus! How dare you disobey me! Ah!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago! That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny! All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
Where am I?
This is my home.
Your home?
Let's begin the experiment.
Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
And that voice?
It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine!
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe. Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life, and the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all the will of Zanza.
It was. But the truth of the matter is that he longed for friendship.
His future, and our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility. But that will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Alvis?
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too right. You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Everyone.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right?
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Ricky want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator. Tell me your decision for the future of this world.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
Are you trying to kill me?
I'm really sorry, Colonel.
Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squad jumps around the entire colony. 50 laps! Now!
Please, Colonel!
Ah yes, that's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The
The restoration's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
have you seen Shulk?
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing. It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have. I am grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much, and it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Rain! Go, Rain! Oh, Ricky really hungry.
Put your back into it, Ryan. Are you okay?
It's salty. What's up with the water being so salty?
Ryan, you're terrible at this. When was the last time you fished?
Oh, Ryan, bad fisherman. Ricky won't eat big fish.
Give us a break. You try next time, Furball.
Oh, fishing is Ryan's job. Ricky's job is eating.
Hang on a sec. Isn't Oka gonna have a massive go at you if you don't go back to her with 14 fish to feed all your little pond?
Oh, Ricky forgot. Wifey pond very angry if not catch more fish.
It ain't me she's gonna be angry with.
No, Ryan, catch fish! Catch fish now! Oh, fish! Fish!
Here you are. The breeze feels so good.
It does.
What is it?
Oh, that hairstyle. It looks good on you, that's all. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I was thinking about growing it out, but... Hey, which do you prefer?
Both, of course.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to say to that?
Sorry. Okay. It's great like that. Don't change it.
I'd forgotten what it feels like to do this. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Who knows? I'm sure it will be full of ups and downs.
Ups and downs?
I don't know what the future holds. But that means I can imagine the possibilities. We can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Yeah. You're right.
Do you remember what the Monado, Alvis, said to us the last time we saw him?
Yes, of course.
Shulk. This new world is boundless. It is home to not only you, but many forms of life. I can see it. In this world, all life will walk towards the future, hand in hand.
One day, I hope I can meet them all. The people of this endless world.
Me too. We will. I know it.
We'll...
Cutscene is so fucking long, my controller turned itself off.
Meet them. And whatever happens, we'll face our future together. Here's what I'll say. This is the best game. This is the most incredible game that I have ever hated. Because this game is really, really good. But there is so much in this game to fucking hate. And it's really disappointing. Like, on one hand, this is one of the best games I ever played, and on the other hand, it's one of the fucking worst. And like, I don't know whether I should say, oh, well, you know, I love it in spite of the bad parts, or I hate it in spite of the good parts. Because it was really good for so long, but it was absolutely fucking terrible just right at the end, which is what matters most. Because, man, I get 40 hours into this game, and I'm loving every second of it, and then the last 10 hours is some of the worst dog shit I've ever fucking played. And it was back and fucking forth. Like, man, you know, you beat Egil, and then suddenly fucking Zanza is the main antagonist. Oh, sure, that's kind of fucking stupid, right? And that makes the game go downhill. But then the fucking Bionis, like, it's just, it's up and fucking down. Like, it just ran out of steam, and it just goes to shit, and it just completely fucks with every single gameplay mechanic. And it expects you to have leveled 2 specific Monado arts, one of which is missable in order to beat the fucking game. Like, thank fucking God you were telling me to get Monado armor, Emma. Otherwise, I would have hated this game even more. Why in the fuck is that Monado art so missable? So that's what I have to say. This is the best game. This is the most fantastic game. This is the most incredible game that I have ever hated. Because I hate this fucking game. I can't say it's a bad game, because it's not. This is an amazing game, but I can't stop myself from just hating it. I have never played a game that I so thoroughly enjoyed and then at the end was so thoroughly fucking downtrodden as I beat. Because I wanted to die. That was so fucking unfun, that final boss. I fucking... I can't believe we went from Mumkar as the antagonist to fucking Zanza. Zanza is such a whiny little bitch. Oh, I'm a god, where's the third Monado? I'm a god, you can't beat a god? What? How are you seeing the future? Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, what a dog shit antagonist. What a dog shit final boss. I didn't hate him like I hated Mumkar. Like, Mumkar was a terrific villain because he was so hateable. Zanza is a dog shit villain because he's so hateable. Like, how do you make a god of the universe a whiny little bitch? I'll be back in a second. I had to grab water. But look, that's what I have to say. It's the best game I've ever hated, and Zanza is one of the worst fucking antagonists I've ever seen in a video game. He's so fucking annoying. He's a whiny little bitch. I don't even know what that means. I disagree. And sure, maybe you're right, but that only gets explained after I hate him for being a whiny little bitch. Like, there's no build-up. All Xeno games are like this, by the way? Like what? They're all like what? That's not my problem with the game, though. That's not my problem with this game. My problem with the game is that it nosedives in quality. My problem with the game is that it nosedives in quality. It goes from Mumka being the best antagonist to Zanza being the fucking worst. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the best game I've ever hated. Because, like, this game is amazing, but all this bullshit, I just can't help but hate it. Because, oh my god, beating this game was miserable and frustrating. It was infuriating. Like, so much of this story at the end was a fucking rug pull for no reason. Like, it feels like this game got a rewrite at the end. So stupid. What does Alvis being a Monado even mean? What is a Monado? How is Alvis a Monado? What do you mean he's a computer? What does that even mean? Everything gets explained throughout the trilogy. I'm glad that this game had an 8-year cliffhanger then. Because wasn't Xenoblade 2 a 2018 game? This game has an 8-year cliffhanger. You gotta wait 2 whole console generations Jesus Christ. I don't look, all I can say is that if somebody loves this game, I get it. I see it. I understand it, sure. Like, if somebody really loves Xenoblade 1, I get it. I understand. Totally. But I cannot. I cannot feel anything more for this game than just hating it. It's just so much bullshit with this fucking game. Also, Dunban was still the best character. And these plot twists were arse. They were shit. Anyway, I got stuff to do today. I've said my piece about this fucking game. I'm ending the stream here. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Okay. Bye-bye.